Hello, good day friends. Today we have a very interesting question in which we are to calculate the blue area. The blue area we can see here is the sum of this and this quadrilateral here. From this quadrilateral, all the sides are equal. Let's assume their length to be x, and to this also, all its sides are equal in length. So since this is x, this and this must also be x. We have the length of this side to be 8 meters and this 10 meters. This angle here is a right angle, that is triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. And don't forget, here we are to solve this question completely without the use of any calculator. So how can we solve it? We'll start from this triangle ABC. Since it is a right angle triangle and we have the length of the two of its sides, we are going to use the Pythagoras rule, which stated that the square of the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of the two other sides to find the length of this side here. Let's say P. This side here we can see is the hypotenuse because it is the side facing the right angle. So based on this rule here, line AC squared equal to line AB squared plus line BC squared. Line AC is 10 meters, line AB is P, and line BC is 8 meters. 10 meters all squared is 100 meters squared, and 8 meters all squared is 64 meters squared. So 100 meters squared equal to P squared plus 64 meters squared. Subtracting 64 meters squared from both sides, here 64 meters squared cancels 64 meters squared, and here 100 meters squared minus 64 meters squared we know is 36 meters squared. So 36 meters squared equal to P squared. Taking the square root of both sides, here square cancels square root, and here square root of 36 meters squared is the same as square root of 36 times square root of meter squared. Square root of 36 is 6, and square root of meter squared is meters. 6 times meters is 6 meters, so 6 meters equal to P. That is, the length of this side is 6 meters. Now the next thing we are going to do, we assume the side of this angle to be y, and use a SOHCAHTOA on triangle ABC. Taking this as theta, there is the opposite, there is the adjacent, and there is the hypotenuse. From here, SOH means sin theta equal to opposite over hypotenuse, and CAH means cos theta equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Theta is y, opposite is 6 meters, adjacent is 8 meters, and hypotenuse is 10 meters. So sin y equal to 6 meters over 10 meters and cos y equal to 8 meters over 10 meters. Here meters cancels meters, and we know 2 can go into 6 3 times. Similarly, 2 can go into 10 5 times. So it is now 2 times 3 over 2 times 5. 2 will cancel 2. Now sin y equal to 3 over 5. And here m will cancel m. 2 can also go into 8 4 times and can also go into 10 5 times. So 2 will cancel 2. Now cos y equal to 4 over 5. We keep this aside for now. Coming to this triangle, since this is also a right angle triangle, we can also use the SOHCAHTOA. Assuming the length of this side is z and this is theta, there is the opposite and there is the hypotenuse. From here, sin theta equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Theta is y, opposite is x, and hypotenuse is z. So sin y equal to x over z. But recall here, sin y equal to 3 over 5. So if you substitute here now, 3 over 5 equal to x over z. If we cross multiply, now 3 times z equal to 5 times x. 3 times z is 3z, and 5 times x is 5x. So 3z equal to 5x. Dividing both sides by 3, here 3 cancels 3, so z equal to 5x over 3. We keep it aside. Now if you come here, without being told, you know that this and this side are parallel because they are both sides of a square. Since the angle between this and this side is y, this angle must also be y. Now from this triangle, we can also use a SOHCAHTOA since it is a right angle triangle. Assuming the length of this side to be r and this as theta. This is the adjacent and this is the hypotenuse. From here, cos theta equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Theta is y, adjacent is r, and hypotenuse is x plus x, which is 2x. So cos y equal to r over 2x. But here, cos y is 4 over 5. We will substitute here now. 4 over 5 equal to r over 2x. Cross multiplying now. 5 times r equal to 4 times 2x. 5 times r is 5r, and 4 times 2x is 8x. So 5r equal to 8x. Dividing both sides by 5. Here 5 cancels 5. So r equal to 8 over 5x. If you look at this whole line, its length is 8 meters. But its length was divided into two parts, that is r and z. So therefore z plus r equal to 8 meters. But here r is 8 over 5x and here z is 5x over 3. If you substitute here now, 5x over 3 plus 8x over 5 equal to 8 meters. Here 5x over 3 plus 8x over 5, if we are to simplify it into a single fraction, this will multiply by this plus this times this all over this times this. That is 5x times 5 plus 3 times 8x all over 3 times 5. 5x times 5 is 25x and 3 times 8x is 24x, while 3 times 5 is 15. 25x plus 24x is 49x. So 49x over 15 equal to 8 meters. Multiplying both sides by 15. Here 15 cancels 15, and here 15 times 8 meters, I will say is the same as 10 times 8 meters plus 5 times 8 meters. 10 times 8 meters is 80 meters, and 5 times 8 meters is 40 meters. 80 meters plus 40 meters is 120 meters. So 49x equal to 120 meters. Dividing both sides by 49. Here 49 cancels 49. Now x equal to 120 meters over 49. If you square both sides now, x squared equal to 120 meters all over 49 all squared. Here 120 meters all squared is the same as 120 times 120 times meters, which I will say 120 is the same as 12 times 10. So we now have 12 times 10 times 12 times 10 times meters. 12 times 12 we know is 144. 10 times 10 is 100. And 144 times 100 is 14,400. 14,400 times meters is 14,400 meters squared. While 49 all squared is 49 times 49, which if you solve will give you 2,401. But if you need proof, here is how we solved it. So x squared now equal to 14,400 meters squared all over 2,401. Do you know that this is the area of this squared here? Because the area of a square is the square of the length of one of its sides. And the length of one of its sides is x. And the square of x is this. Now we know this and this are congruent. So therefore blue area equal to 2x squared. But x squared we have here is 14,400 meters squared over 2,401. So blue area equal to 2 times 14,400 meters squared all over 2,401. 2 times 14,400 meters squared is 28,800. So blue area equal to 28,800 meters squared all over 2,401. And that's the area of the blue colored portion we are asked to calculate. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and also turn on notification for this channel. Thank you. See you in another video. Thanks.